Hey gang, it's Jay from JTech and welcome to another JTech video. And this week is the attack of the mid-rangers. Happy mid-range week, happy new month. It's the first video of March and we've got a lot to talk about this month, especially in these last couple of days, or this past week. Really, we're going to talk about 4 phones that have released or will be coming out this March. And of course, the bigger news is the iPhone 16e dropped. No, it's not the iPhone SE4, it's the iPhone 16e. So let's talk about it. The iPhone 16e was announced as of the time of this recording, which is earlier this week, Monday, and it has been panned, to say the least. It's been called a rather shallow waste of money that should never have been released in the first place, and I agree to a certain extent. Not saying that the iPhone 16e is a bad phone in comparison to the older or even the current higher end iPhones, but this phone just feels like a missed opportunity. Apple had the chance to make a statement phone to compete with the likes of the A series phones from Samsung or even the A series phones from Google. This phone just feels like a bit of a step down. It comes with a single 48 megapixel camera, which is very not a 2025 thing, which was just very weird. It's very refreshing and weird at the same time to see a brand new phone release without a multiple lens camera array. It comes with 2 basic colors, black and white. And from the back, this phone reminded me so much of the older iPhone 4. For those nostalgia nerds like I am, this reminds me of a time when I was a huge fan of the iPhone back in the day. I would have loved to see more colors. And also, what happened to Project Red iPhones, by the way? Can someone let me know in the comment section down below what happened to the Project Red iPhones? And it comes with a base storage of 128 gigs with obviously a 256 GB variant, which would be a bit more costlier. But I'm not going to focus on what this phone is coming with. I'm going to focus on what this phone doesn't have. So the phone doesn't come with MagSafe, doesn't come with a secondary ultra-wide camera, and it doesn't have ultra-wideband receivers which allow you to interact with Apple accessories like AirTags or AirPods, so that really won't be good for the Find My network. It doesn't have millimeter wave 5G and so many other features, but for me, MagSafe is the glaring omission compared to the current iPhone 16 lineup or even older iPhones. From as far back as the iPhone 12, MagSafe has been this huge selling point of iPhones. For them to omit all of these very essential parts of the iPhone experience and to slap a $600 price tag on this phone, I don't know. This phone just feels a bit dead on arrival. It goes unlike what the older SE phones used to stand for. Personally speaking, I would say for an equivalent price, you can get an iPhone 15 Pro refurbished, or even a 14 Pro. You still get a high refresh rate, ProMotion display, and the dynamic island. I'm just really genuinely disappointed with this phone. At the very least, had they added MagSafe, this would have been a good sell. And also, it gets Apple Intelligence and people saying, oh, that's a selling point. Personally speaking, onboard AI services are still largely gimmicks to me. I still do not think that they are a huge selling point over something more essential like MagSafe or even Bluetooth on S Pen. Yes, Samsung, I'm still not over that. I just really don't see the value proposition of getting this phone. You can just spend a bit more and get the regular iPhone 16. Or if you want to save more money, you can buy a refurbished iPhone 15 Pro. If you're coming from an older SE phone, I'd recommend even getting something like the iPhone 12 mini or the 13 mini. Those two have MagSafe, those two have universal wideband, and also they have an ultra-wide extra lens. So you can find those for sale brand new or even refurbished at some other third-party stores. But this is the newest iPhone you can get at a sub $800 price. And you know, in Zambia, this is going to cost close to 25,000 kwacha brand new, and it's not going to be a great value proposition. So personally speaking, the iPhone 16e is a bit of a dud, and it's not a valuable phone. You can get an older iPhone flagship that has much more features and is just a more compelling choice compared to the 16e. Samsung just announced the release of their flagship mid-range or their headliner mid-range phones, the Galaxy A56 and the A36. And not much has changed from these phones as compared to the previous versions, but we do get a new looking camera array, which looks and reminds me of the first generation of the A series phones from 2019, with the whole traffic light camera array. And this time it does not look like an S series phone. That was my complaint and many other people's complaint last year. See something like a Galaxy A35 and it looked so much like a Galaxy S24, and I was like, what does this mean? But thankfully this has brought a very different look from the back. The A36 comes with a Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 processor, while the higher end A55 comes with the latest Exynos 4nm process. And these phones come with all the bells and whistles that you expect from a Samsung phone, with the addition of Galaxy AI. Of course, it won't get the flagship levels of Galaxy AI. You still get Google's Circle to search and all the cool features, as well as the addition of expandable storage. I still do feel upset that Samsung got rid of the headphone jack on the mainline A series phones. I just don't know why, because these are the phones that usually sell much more than the flagship S series phones. I really was hoping that maybe the headphone jack would come back, but that's just a lost cause. So these phones are expected to drop in the next week, which is next Friday, the 7th of March. If you're interested in me doing a quick hands-on, just let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see what is going to be interesting in this year's A series phones. Now, we didn't get mention of a brand new Galaxy Tab A10 or the A10 Plus, but we only got the new A36 and the A56. So I was hoping that we'd get the Galaxy A10. There's still rumors hanging around that the Galaxy A10 might be announced later in March or next month in April. But as for now, the Galaxy A56 and the A36 have just dropped. On to another mid-ranger, the Nothing Phone 3A. We got a few announcement videos or just product design, product concept videos from the official Nothing YouTube channel. So we haven't yet received much in terms of news of when this will drop and how much it will cost. But so far, I really do like the designs. I like the circular camera array. I've had enough of the top corner 4-plate cooker stove looking camera arrays, but I really do like how this Nothing Phone looks. I've always really been interested in the Nothing Phone concept. It's never been a huge seller in Zambia because they tend to be relatively expensive, but not too expensive, just the sweet mid-range price. But we're hearing rumors that this might still get a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 processor, slight peeps of it being 8 Gen 3, but we're yet to see. Everything that is on the Nothing YouTube channel is just the concept and the design and the cameras and how it evolved from the previous Nothing Phone 2A. But we'll get a lot more news about the brand new Nothing phones very soon. And finally, the Google Pixel 9a is hot on the heels of launch, and there are really huge rumors in terms of the designs. All we've seen so far is the designs, and it will not have a gigantic camera bump like the previous A series Pixel phones, and to be more flat, which is something that I can get along with. Having flatter backs on a camera is something that I've missed for a long time on cameras. It's a good throwback. We've seen the resurgence of thin phones with the Galaxy S25 Edge or the soon to be announced iPhone Air that will be coming out later this year. So to see phones that have a flatter camera, I'm all for that. We're also having news that this is going to be the biggest Pixel battery that we've seen. It's going to come with a 5000 milliamp hour battery. Don't know whether it's going to be silicon carbon or just the regular lithium ion, but at this stage of the rumor mill, I think it's going to be pretty much a lithium ion battery. We're not going to get a brand new battery technology until maybe the Pixel 10s are announced later this year in October. And there's nothing much in terms of price change. Prices still seem to be the same, around the $300 to $400 range, and it's going to come with a base storage of 128 gigs, and it's going to use a slightly underpowered Tensor 4 chip as compared to the Pixel 9s, which again, you expect this for an A series Pixel phone, but we're going to see more as the days go along when this will be announced. It will have an earlier launch date this March as compared to what we get with the A series phones in September, when they're usually announced after the mainline Pixel series. So I'm excited to see what the Pixel 9a is going to bring to the market. Really, the mid-range market has been stagnant for a while, but I feel 2025 is going to bring a lot more to the fore this year. We've seen what Apple have done with the iPhone 16e and also Samsung's mainline A series phones, the A56 and the A36 just dropping. And from other competitors, of course, we've got the Xiaomi's, we've got the Oppos and the Vivos as well. The mid-range market is very exciting. And this is the first time in a long time I've been really excited for the release of these mid-range phones. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below which mid-range phone are you excited about. Do you think the iPhone 16e is a flop? Are you excited for the brand new Galaxy A series phones? And what are you looking forward to from Google and Nothing in the next coming few weeks? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss an upload, make sure you hit the bell notification icon. It's been Jay from JTech. Talk to you guys next time.